Hey guys, I bought another Miata. Let's go pick it up. Volvo! Volvo! Hell yeah! These things? Yeah. Ah! Wat een Miata. Hey, achterwielen. Hell yeah.
De voorwielen nog niet vies.
Hell yeah. Ooh. It's mid. Wow. Het is gewoon hard.
Ja, maar de aardjes zijn niet crusty.
Nee.
Ja, onderin wel de shells. Maar...
Deze is wel crusty aan het worden. Sick. Hell yeah, mijn nieuwe car! Ja, dit is genoeg. The RPM gauge doesn't work and the radio is gone, but holy shit, fucking drives. And that's we saw with our eyes that it has tow out because of probably the crash, but yeah, pretty good. It actually drives pretty well. That's power steering. I like the steering wheel, it's really good. So we're gonna get some food now. This fucking car. Oh my god, look at the shit boxes, bro. Oh my god. I'm gonna undo the wires for this pop-up so it doesn't cause any damage and I can wink it. Jesus. Nee. Weg. Dat is weg. Nee. The soft top is pretty good as well. I do like it. It's not tight. The zipper is undone. But yeah, pretty good. So this is it, the absolute shit box. I did see that the hood slightly shifted over, so I'm gonna have to fix that. And it's a shame it hit this little piece, but that's fine. I mean, it drives kind of straight. So far, better than expected. I really like the interior. The steering wheel is amazing. Only thing is that the RPM gauge doesn't work. And the tan interior is pretty cool. We got the boot lining and everything with it. The guy didn't know where it was, but we found it in his shed. The engine bay is completely stock. It still has the charcoal canister, which will be removed of course. But it's I didn't know this for sure, but this is a 92 model and it has the long nose crank, so this is the better engine. I was afraid it had a short nose, but that's totally fine. That's mint. Kind of a shame that the hood rubs the paint here a little bit, and yeah, we'll have to figure this out. Let's go! Neat, perfect. I'm gonna take the fender and the wheel and the bumper off now to see what the damage underneath is. And what I could already tell is that this pop-up is moved inward because it's hitting the whole hood, and the whole hood is moved over to the left because that gap is smaller than the right one. And we'll see if we can manage, because the hood's still good. and see if we can get it straightened out and get this pop-up in the right spot as well. And then I've got a front fender. I can probably get one second hand. I've got someone who probably has one. And the front bumper, still deciding what to do. Go to a kit or 3D print one or get an original one, I don't know yet. But let's get it off first and see what's underneath. Do that there for now. This is mount, which I mean, it was like this, so I don't know, I'll probably do something with it because it doesn't suit that good anyway, so there it goes. Finally, there we go. That's the bolts, come out, Boomer grill.
Maar mij lukt het net niet, dus ik denk dat het zou wel lukken.
Boomer grill delete. Yeah, there it is. Oh wow, somebody actually, that's a different connector than stock. Like that. And this is an EV1 connector, that's interesting. Somebody made that fit. That's cool. I didn't know those existed. There's one more hidden, or at least one more per side, and it's right in here. It's under the rubber, and it works either with a ratcheting one of these or with a small socket. And looks like I will need the socket. There we go. There you go. See? This one was a bit more fun because I had to take off the little cap for the pop-up, and I could get to it right there. And this is also interesting. Previous owner zip tied bumper together, but honestly it doesn't do much. It might actually, if I can get this stuff out. Not really, it doesn't do much, but yeah, I'm gonna have to actually undo those bolts as well. There's bolts inside, there's like a bracket here, same on the other side, and to undo those to get the bumper and fender off. So there's a million videos on how to take these off, so I'm not gonna film that, and you guys will skip right here. There we go. I think this is actually power steering, because these cars often have, let me show you, see those lines, they're all wet, like coming out of the, yeah, that's perfect. So that's power steering, and that goes to, yeah, well, they call it a power steering cooler, it's like a loop, but on my other car what happens is that's where it starts to rot, in between the mount, and it starts leaking from there. And what I did on my car was actually, I basically made a new hose that goes from the pot directly to the steering rack, which is instead of this loop, so you don't have the loop. If you want to replace that loop, you actually have to take up so many things, it's crazy. So I'm not gonna do that, and this car likely won't overheat its steering pump, it's because it's a street car. So yeah, that's where that leak comes from. Easy fix. Okay, after some fighting, I think I have everything unhooked, so it should come out now. Something's still attached. How are you still attached? There we go. And then that reveals this bolt, which was that's the whole reason you have to take off the freaking bumper on these cars to get the wing off, which is one more bolt, and I've already got it undone, so easy peasy. That's the final one. That's the wing. There you go. You can see how far. Oh, I did beat it up a bit. Has been rust coated before and welded, as you can see, the bottom half. So there's the worst of the damage. This has been pushed in. This I did. This is to get the bumper off, piece of shit. And there's the worst of the damage basically. This molder. It does look like the front is still in. It's perfect. I'm so happy with this, and this got pushed in. As you can see, it's supposed to look like that, flat, but it's not anymore. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's see if the old finesser does some look. Not too bad for just hammering it with a big sledge on a wheel in 2 minutes and putting it back on, and it aligns pretty okay. I do have to still pull this out, but problem for later. So it's probably worth giving this a go with the heat gun and see if I can unbend it. I got a glove, welding glove, so see if I can push it out. That's a lot better already if you compare it to the left side. The whole bumper is kind of bowed out a bit, but see if you can bend this bit back like this a bit. So that's the worst of the damage. You can see it's all crumpled up right here, and this is bent inwards, and this is the hardest part. It's this going sideways, which it should be going horizontal, parallel to the front bar, which is also kind of smashed in right here and crumpled up a bit here. So I'm gonna see how far I'm gonna get with this sledgehammer for now, and yeah, maybe use this strap band and a car to get it better in the future, but for now let's see how far we get with the hammer. That's some of the progress with just the hammer. Smashed it a bunch here. It did wrinkle up a bit, but I might get it better later. And this has already started to straighten out by itself, which is pretty cool, just like on the other side. And the bottom half also needs some more, but it's getting there. Very good. So last thing I'm gonna try is to get the gap better. If I close this, you can see it's pretty much, it's like sideways and very close, and this gap is huge. So, and especially at the pop-up, it's very noticeable, and it's actually hitting right there. So I'm gonna see if I can get the hinges bent a bit back, so see if that works. Okay, so it was easy just to take the hood off, and these are the hinges, and I can see maybe if I can push them a bit that way because they're probably bent. Same with the other side. This turned out way better than expected. I just took the hood off and bent the hinges slightly to the right, and then I got the gap freaking amazing. So that's equal. And then at the front I had to move the latch, just undo the 3 bolts and move it over just a slight bit because it was hitting instead of latching. And I got a slight gap here, and you can kind of tell this pop-up is still a bit to the right, but that's fine. I don't think this actually closes. I've actually unhooked the motor wiring, so it now winks. And yeah, so this probably doesn't move because this bumper is still bent inward. I can't get the metal part that's in here to actually bend out, but this is fine for now. Time to put all of the smaller bits in, like the reflectors, the side fender thing, and the front lights. And one is broken. I still need to get a new one, or like make a intake one. I'm not sure yet, but pretty good. Deze, die en die. Time to install. Of course you have to do this. I have this one laying around, and the adapter are on my website MPperformance.eu, and I had this filter laying around. It's a generic one, and we're gonna mount it instead of the original airbox for some sweet for some sweet intake noise. You got lucky. So my girlfriend's gonna install that now. Los. Deze zie je mogelijk ook nog af. Ja, en dan gewoon aan de kant, naar links of zo. Ja, los. Lijkt net nou maar wel. Ja! En dan die eruit. Doe maar even. Ja, dat kan ook. Houdoe. Ta-da! Now time to clean up this mess. This bracket can go away because it just mounts the stock airbox, and put back the bolt for the diagnostics box, or put it away to the side. Yeah, and the bootje ook. Hoppa! This is the stock map sensor, and it comes with the gasket, but yeah, we'll probably reuse that. It's a cork gasket, and we're gonna put our adapter from the MAF to the, I have them in different diameters. This is a 70mm one, but there's also a 63mm one, and we're gonna get the original nuts back on and put the filter on, and then see if we can mount it somewhere properly. Oh yeah, alleen die moeten er nu erop. Dus maar allemaal behalve die. Even. Now moment of truth, put the filter on. Ja, perfect. En dan so I fabricated this quick little bracket to mount it to one of the original studs right there. There we go. Oops. That bumped into the diagnostics box. I'll bend that like that a bit. There we go. That's the filter installed. That's cool. So there it is, all installed. I did make the little bracket right here, and I used the original mount of the original airbox. So that's it. That's pretty good. It's been a few days since I last filmed parts for this car, and since then we've done some small stuff like fixed the tack, which was actually missing a screw, so that now works. And Remco also polished the car, which you can see my reflection right here. I mean, the car came out way better than expected, and it shines really good now. Some more things I did is remove the charcoal canister under the bonnet. And I've mainly been driving the car and enjoying it. It's stock and it's really nice actually to drive. I still need to finish some stuff, like actually get a radio and do the alignment, because it still has some toe out. The steering wheel is straight while driving, but it just has toe out, so it actually follows every dip in the road. On the highway it kind of doesn't self-steer as much as you expect, so you have to constantly correct it. But that should be an easy fix with the toe plates that I've made before. My main plans for this car is to get a fender and a bumper and make it actually look nice. And also get some new wheels, because the rear ones are just steelies and the fronts are very beat up. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be driving this car a bunch, and I'll let you know if I do something weird with it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Next video is going to be driving the 5-cylinder Miata, and I hope you guys enjoy. Cheers.